Rahu is a planet of illusion, and whenever it is in combination with any planet, it always intrigues us. Rahu is a planet that can inflate the qualities of the planet it is with, and it can heal us, it can also kill us. Rahu represents medicines in the chart. It also represents diseases. Rahu represents the serpent-like quality, our kundalini. It represents the enemies that we may have. It represents our thought process, which can be very fast, which can be very oppressive, and it can also be very obsessive. So, Rahu on the other hand can also talk to us, can give us a detachment after it has given us a lot, because Rahu is one of those planets, as I said, it's an illusionist. So, it has an ability of taking away, giving a person so much, but the disclaimer is it comes with a cost. So, are we willing to pay the cost? And as I said, wherever it sits, if it is sitting with a planet, it has an ability to increase that intensity of that planet. It is like the smoke that it represents, it spreads the karakatvas of the planets. Now, Sun is a huge planet. It is the king of our solar system. What does it represent? It represents our father, it represents the government, it represents kings and high officials. It represents our soul, it represents our ego. Because though it represents the self-esteem in the Kali Yuga, it generally takes the form of the ego. It also represents the journey which the soul is supposed to take in this lifetime. And it represents the confidence one has. Now, when Sun and Rahu are together, this Rahu tends to increase these qualities of the Sun. It is as it is mentioned that when we have malefics in the 3, 6, 10 and 11 houses, that is the Upchaya house, then, and especially it goes for Rahu as well, then those houses will prosper. So, if Rahu is placed in any of these houses as per Uttar Kalamrit, Fal Dipika, it is very clearly stated. So, if Rahu is placed along with Sun, two malefics in these 3 houses, in these 4 houses, 3, 6, 10 or 11, they work great. But they will have a flip side because they are 2 malefics in a house. They will create issues for that house. It can make a person too egoistic. It can make a person too boisterous. It can make a person extremely opinionated, such that you would not want to look into the opinions of others. You can also profit from foreigners because Rahu represents foreigners, and with the help of foreigners, you can go a great way in your career, because our Sun is telling you that if it's placed in a good house, it is supposed to give you a great career, that name and fame you so much desired. Sun and Rahu's combination can also lead to obstinacy. For a person, it is important to see that combination well. Rahu and Sun together can grow into a huge thing, but it can also take a deadly connotation if we do not know where to cap it, where to put a stop to it. So, when I look into the Sun-Rahu combination, if the Sun is debilitated, I can get a moderate personality who can be very hardworking and reach a good place in the society if it is, if the person is hardworking. Or I can get a cheater, I can get a fraudster of a high quality. I can also get somebody very opinionated in their work if this Rahu is placed with the Sun in the 10th house. If it is placed in the 8th house, such people can do a big amount of fraud. As I told you, Rahu is an illusionist, and Sun-Rahu combination in the 8th house can lead one to become a deadly cheater also, very strong. If it is placed in the Lagna, it gives a person a huge amount of ego. ego, which could be a result of bullying people in the past life. Let's not forget that Rahu talks about our karmic associations also. When we talk about the second house, in such a case, Rahu and Sun in the second house can give one a lot of desire for great money and power, and can lead a person astray from their values, because the second house also represents values. In the third house, this person can be reckless, can want to do a lot of brave deeds, and hence Rahu and Sun in the third house are considered good, because it gives you the courage to do things that are needed to be done. Let's follow a chart. Let's look into this chart and see how it has panned out, this combination has panned out for this person concerned. Well, as you see, this person has a Digbali Rahu, a Lagnesh, okay, which is there in the 10th house, and it is Digbali. What do I mean by Digbali? It has got directional strength. What more? It's in a fixed sign. So Rahu here gives a person very strong opinions. As I said, such people can proliferate, such people can profit from associations with foreigners. And as we see that Sun is placed in Mrigasara Nakshatra, so the person is always looking for avenues for outlets where they can increase their power, they can increase their holding, and can also make, I repeat, as I have said, a person very opinionated. This is none other than Donald Trump's chart. We can see how this Rahu and Sun is working so strongly in his chart. Why? Because it's in a fixed sign and it is very strongly together. So, in the fixed sign, it gives a person stubbornness. As it is together in the 10th house, the Sun is Digbali. So, the willpower is also very strong. And finally, that translates into huge ego, because it is afflicted, because it is with Rahu. So, Rahu in the 10th house is supposed to be very good, and with the Lagna Lord gives a person great boom. But to what level is something that we need to understand and cap it. Till we meet with you again, stay safe.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.